it's Greta and welcome to this autumn series class. Today's focus is building on abdominal engagement and more challenging core exercises, including some oblique work as well. You're going to need a mat, a clear space, and a ball. If you don't have a ball, maybe grab a rolled up towel or a cushion instead. Okay, let's get started. So, come to a sitting position with your legs in front of you, about hip distance apart. Ball is going to come between your knees. As much as you can, lift up onto sit bones, and we'll start hands supported through the backs of your thighs. Think nice tall spine, deep breath in to prepare, and then a breath out. We're going to find six pack and oblique muscles as you tuck tail between your legs. Roll back off your sit bones to load the front of your body, and a breath in to ripple back up again and sit tall. And repeat. Breathe out, sit bones roll to the backs of your knees as you roll back. Neck is nice and relaxed on top. Breathe in to sit tall. Now if you want to keep holding the backs of your legs, feel free. But if you can, release your hands and reach arms forward to make this feel more challenging. In our first class of the autumn series, we focused on Pilates breath, so just a reminder of what that will be. As you come into your spinal flexion, breath out through your mouth, like you're scooping out your abdominals with an ice cream scoop. Breath in to sit tall. Breathe wide and low into your rib cage. Let's do two more here. Breathe in to sit tall. Last one, breathe out, roll back to a position you can maintain as you start to squeeze the ball. So breathe out, squeeze your ball in. Breathe in, release. Breathe out, squeeze your ball in. So as well as squeezing your ball in, also think about that scoop of ice cream through your abdominals. If your feet, especially your heels, have come light, come up just a little bit. And of course, you're working hip flexors here as well. You've got two more. And release. Last one. And release. Roll up through your spine to sit tall. Take ball into your hands, and up to you. I'm going to sit with the legs forward straight. But if you're unable to sit tall, any other sitting position, welcome. Ball comes into your chest. Want you to be heavy through your sit bones, shoulders down. Now we're going to find obliques with a rotation. So left rib cage pulls across to right hip as your chest shines over to the right side. A breath in, draw through center. Change over to the left. Breathe out, rotate spine to the left. Breathe in, draw through center. Think about spiraling your spine. Yeah, so like a corkscrew, from your tail all the way up to the top of your head. Most of the rotation I want to happen from T-spine, so from sort of rib cage up towards the bottom of your neck, and then of course your head is on top, spiraling as well. There should be no shift of your legs or your sit bones on the floor. And one more each way. Breathe out to twist, breathe in to return. Breathe out to twist. Breathe in to return. Okay, let's move back to that C curve. So feet back flat to the floor, knees bent. This time ball reaches forward towards your toes. You're going to reach back to your C curve and hold. So scoop the ice cream, roll sit bones under and hold. Now we just found rotation, so we're going to build on that in this loaded position. Ball is going to move in a rainbow shape, up and over to the side of your right knee, finding left rib cage across your body. Breathe in through center, but don't come up. Breathe out, turn to the other side. Breathe in through center. Breathe out to the other side. As you breathe out, feel the ball coming down and your rib cage pulling in and down, yeah? And it's not moving all the way across to the side. My opposite hand is just touching the side of my knee, yeah? And breastbone is following that ball. Just one more each way here. Beautiful. Ball reaches forward and you're going to come down to lie on your back. If you can, roll down through your spine, slowly, smoothly, all the way down, and then just shift into the middle of your space. Brilliant. Optional head cushion if you'd like. Feet come flat to the floor and find neutral alignment for me. So small space through your low back. We're going to reach that ball up towards the ceiling, nice flat shoulder blades, and build on one of the exercises that we did in the first series class. So I'd like you to think both hip bones, pubic bone level in that neutral spine. Zip belly button to backbone, like you're wearing your tight belt to support. And now one leg floats tabletop position, other leg joins it. Good. Now if you feel like, ooh, feel like my back is arched, or something doesn't feel great through abdominals, come with your low back down a bit more if you need to, imprint spine. Now we'll do a toe tap away. So right leg is going to reach away, tap your toe far away from your bottom, and return back again. Change other leg, reaches away, returns back again. Good. I'm smiling because this is really hard for me. Okay, now up to you how far that leg is moving away, but I don't want the position of your spine or your pelvis changing. If you need to lose your ball or towel and put your hands beside you for more support, please do. And also no tension through head, neck or shoulders. And lift up. You've got 4 more here. And lift up. 3. And notice if your back has come light to the floor, especially back of rib cage, low back. Last one. We're going to flow straight into an ab curl exercise. You're welcome to pop hands behind the back of your head, but if you can, keep using the ball. So, you're going to think ball reaching over the top of your knees towards your shins. Start with a deep breath in. Breathe out, nod your chin to your chest. And then flow head, neck and shoulders up, bringing that ball as far forward as you can. Breathe in to return and reach to the ceiling. Breathe out to reach up. Breathe in to return. We touched on in that first series class whether you were gripping glutes or hip flexors. No flexor and tabletop hip flexors are working, but what I don't want to happen again is a tuck underneath of your bottom like I'm showing now. So keep your back pockets, or where your back pockets would be, nice and heavy down towards your mat. You've got 2 more here. And release. Last one. Breathe out, lift. Come as high as you can without disturbing that neutral pelvis. Little hold. And then hug legs in towards you. Brilliant. Whew. Okay. We're going to finish off today with a plank. So ball or towel can come away to the side. Move to a quadruped position to set up. So that's going to be onto your hands and onto your knees. If you don't like being on your hands, feel free to drop to forearms as well. And make sure you're really stacked. So that's going to be shoulders over the line of your wrist, knees underneath your hips. Now, when we were down lying on the ground, you really had that sense of feeling where your back was compared to the floor below you. So it's a little bit more challenging when your back is free in space to find neutral alignment. But basically, nice long spine, a feeling that your belly button is pulling away from the floor or pulling away from your t-shirt. Now it's up to you. You're welcome, if you would prefer, to walk knees back a little bit and load into a half plank here. Feeling of tucking tail between your legs, feel free. If you can, tuck toes underneath. Push back through your heels and find a full plank position. You'll be my best friend forever. First time here, we're going to hold. Think about what I call anti-gravity abdominals in this position. So feeling like your deep core muscles pulling in and up to your backbone without really tucking here, keeping a long spine, but moving away from gravity to support the position of your spine. Nice smooth breaths. As you breathe out, feel a little bit more abdominal engagement. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Softly lower these down. Take a little break back. We're going to do one exercise to finish this series. If it feels a bit strong, go back to holding your plank either half or full still. Otherwise, move back to your full plank and we'll give some nice high knees. So toes tucked, shoulders stacked hands, push back, hold. Imagine a hot cup of coffee balanced in the center of your back. It's not going to spill as you pull right knee forwards and then step back. Left knee pulls forwards and step back. You've got 4 more to go. Step back. Nice and slow and smooth. Not even a drop of that coffee spilling. 1 more each leg. Step back. Step back. Hold really strong position for 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. And then sit back and hold. Beautiful. When you're ready, roll up through your spine to sit tall. And that is us done for this 10-minute series. Well done, fantastic. So please feel free to jump into any of the other classes on the autumn series, and thank you so much for joining me today.